how was preseason? How has the team progressed? Where are we going into this first meet of the year?
We've done a great job. We started out the preseason with the understanding that with our schedule, we had to get things going a little bit quicker than we normally do in terms of, intensity, yardage, that kind of thing. And they've done a great job. They've responded very well. Mentally, we've maintained a great attitude, and, we're ready to get things rolling.
I think preseason's going really well. I think that the team is really having a good time. I think that mostly we're focused on just having fun. We're really focused on little details right now for preseason. Not so much maybe of times, but the details are what really matters right now.
So overall, the team has been so much better than the past. I think preseason right now we're focusing like little details, little drills right now, but overall it's been really good.
Roster's a little bit bigger this year. You have some new faces, you have some returning mix. What are your expectations for the season? What are you kind of hoping to accomplish as we go throughout the year?
Well, I think it's a lot of excitement. Having a larger team allows us to do a little bit more, give some opportunities for some people to swim some different events. So that's gonna parlay into some really good meets for us, good competition. I think that the biggest thing is that we want to be competitive with the top teams. And I think that with the people we have, that's something we're going to be able to do this year.
You're getting ready for this very first meet, the first opportunity. But before we get to that, what's the big picture look like? What is the expectations and the hope, especially for the women's team this year?
I think our women's team is really strong. So a big picture would probably be maybe NCAAs. So maybe having some qualifiers there, and then also having maybe a relay there too. That's the big picture. But again, having fun is the most important thing for me this year.
Probably individually, get faster yourself or focus on yourself. The times do matter, especially in the middle of the season and at the end of the season. But I feel like individual right now, little details.
So you're getting ready to go to IUP for the very first meet of the season, and you have some new faces, you have some people that are returning and some veterans. What do you hope to accomplish this weekend at IUP, and how does that set you up for the rest of the year?
I think for IUP this weekend, we probably should just, go in with just a positive attitude and just kind of have fun with it again. I think that this weekend we shouldn't really focus on times. I think that we have a really strong team, and I think most of the teams there are strong, but I think we really have a good chance of competing with them. So I think just having a positive attitude going in is the best thing we can do.
Excitement level is on 10, actually, because in the past it's been a smaller group of people on the swim team, and I think we have 35 right now. So it's exciting to see everyone level up and new faces on the team. And at the meet this weekend, I hope that everyone goes in positive and also have fun with it. Don't be so stressed out and shaky behind the block. We're all here to have fun.
Well, I think the biggest thing for tomorrow is they're excited they get to sleep in an extra hour and a half. So that's pretty cool. Now it just gives us a chance to get up and race. They've done a great job racing against each other. Now just getting a chance to race some of the best competition, not just in our conference but in Division II. And I think that what we're looking for is effort, intensity, and how good of a team we can be. We're not expecting lifetime best, although I feel like we can accomplish that with some of our swimmers. But I think it's just kind of get a starting point for where we are. We always have to, you start somewhere. So we're starting tomorrow, and we'll see what we can accomplish, for the rest of the year.